Are you ready? That ability is not yet recharged.
An incredible feat.
I must wait to use that ability. It is not ready yet.
A vicious
I
strike.
must wait to use that ability. It is not ready yet. I will not do that.
Feel the wrath of Yitar.
That ability is not yet recharged. It is not ready yet.
Your flaws are revealed.
Rethink your intent.
Feel the wrath of Yitar.
I must wait to use that ability.
Your strength fails.
It cannot be done. That ability is not yet recharged.
The storm breaks.
What you ask is impossible.
Your strength fails.
It is not ready yet. The rift! I must wait to use that ability.
Embrace.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Beneath the endless tide.
I must wait to use that ability. That ability is not yet recharged.
Ha! A vicious strike.
It is not ready yet. Rethink your intent.
Your flaws are revealed.
That ability is not yet recharged. It is not ready yet.
Feel the wrath of Ytar.
I must wait to use that ability. That ability is not yet recharged.
Your flaws are revealed.
I must wait to use that ability.
The Rift Guardian.
It is not ready yet.
I am returning to town.
Impress. Brave the Rift.
I will not do that. That ability is not yet recharged. I must wait to use that ability.
Break beneath the endless tide.
It is not ready yet. I must wait to use that ability.
The storm breaks.
That ability is not yet recharged. It is not ready yet.
This fight is over.
It cannot be done. That ability is not yet recharged.
Ha! A vicious strike.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
I must wait to use that ability.
I need to go back.
Well, enemies of...
It is not ready yet. That ability is not yet recharged. I must wait to use that ability.
The gods strike through me.
It is not ready yet.
Your flaws are revealed.
That ability is not yet recharged. What you ask is impossible.
This fight is over.
I must wait to use that ability.
You are defeated.
It is not ready yet. must wait to use that ability.
The Rift God...
That ability is not yet recharged. It is not ready yet.
I am returning to town.
Impress.
Hey, mister, I got some new things. You should take a look.
Let's see what happens, shall we? What a steal. What a steal. What a steal. What a steal. Do come back again. Do come back again. You look like you could use a new... Do come back again. What?
I cannot
Didn't even
afford
know
that.
I had that thing.
Brave.
I must wait to use that ability. It is not ready yet.
But we find more like
That ability is not yet recharged. I must wait to use that ability.
Ha! A vision!
That ability is not yet recharged. It is not ready yet.
Iomas is holy. Do you see that enemy over there?
I must wait to use that ability. It is not ready yet.
This fight is over!
That ability is not yet recharged.
You are defeated! Break beneath the
I
endless
must wait
tide.
to use that ability. That ability is not yet recharged.
The Rift Guardian is...
It is not ready yet.
Enemy.
I will not do that. That ability is not yet recharged. I must wait to use that ability. Rethink your intent.
Break beneath the endless tide.
That ability is not yet recharged.
This fight is over.
I must wait to use that ability.
The Rift Guardian.
It is not ready yet.
I am returning to town.
Your many Nephilim.
That ability is not yet recharged. It is not ready yet.
You are defeated.
I must wait to use that ability. It is not ready yet. It cannot be done. What you ask
This
is
fight
impossible.
is over. vicious strike!
I will not do that. I must wait to use that ability.
You are defeated!
It cannot be done. That ability is not yet recharged.
A worthy foe!
Ha! A vicious strike!
I must wait to use that ability.
The Rift Guardian.
I need to go back.
Well, I wish you luck here.
It is not ready yet. What you ask is impossible. That ability is not yet recharged. It is not ready yet. I must wait to use that ability.
Feel the wrath of Yita!
That ability is not yet recharged. It is not ready yet.
This fight is over!
Rethink your intent.
A vicious strike!
The Rift Guardian is here.
I am returning to town.
Your
must wait to use that ability.
I don't like the look of that.
You are defeated.
That ability is not yet recharged. I must wait to use that ability.
God struck through me.
Was a worthy warrior.
You are defeated.
It is not ready yet.
Feel the wrath of Yitar.
That ability is not yet recharged. It is not ready yet.
You are defeated.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
I must wait to use that ability.
I need to go back.
I grant
Yes?
You keep glancing over at Kadar.
Unleash your...
That ability is not yet recharged. I must wait to use that ability.
A vicious strike.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Feel the wrath of Yitar.
It is not ready yet. I must wait to use that ability.
The storm breaks.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Won't go down easily.
Break beneath the endless tide.
It is not ready yet. That ability is not
This
yet
fight
recharged.
is over.
I must wait to use that ability.
A vicious strike.
It is not ready yet. I must wait to use that ability. Not enough spirit.
Your strength fails.
It is not ready yet. That ability is not yet recharged.
Feel the wrath of Yitar.
It is not ready yet.
The rift...
That ability is not yet recharged.
I am returning to town.
Fate smiles on you today. What a story. Oh, isn't that nice? Do come back again. What a nice joke's on you. See you soon. Do come back again. Don't forget, luck always smiles.
You have a gem?
I need to go back.
A thought.
Anything could happen.
Enemies of them.
I must wait to use that ability.
The storm breaks!
That ability is not yet recharged.
Break beneath the endless tide!
It is not ready yet. I will not do that.
Ha! A vicious strike!
I must wait to use that ability.
Break beneath the endless tide!
What you ask is impossible. That ability is not yet recharged.
Your strength fails!
I must wait to use that ability.
The look of that!
It is not ready yet.
Break beneath the endless tide!
I must wait to use that ability. That ability is not yet recharged.
Ha! A vicious strike!
It is not ready yet.
The storm breaks!
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
I must wait to use that ability. It is not ready yet.
Let's see what we can do.
I am returning to town.
Well,
The gods favor me.
many nothing.
That ability is not yet recharged.
The gods struck through me!
It is not ready yet. I need spirit. That ability is not yet recharged.
Your strength! Fail!
I must wait to use that ability. That That ability is not yet recharged.
You are defeated.
It is not ready yet.
Feel the wrath of Ytar.
I must wait to use that ability.
I've been telling stories about that for a while.
I don't have enough spirit. That ability is not yet recharged.
The gods strike through. Me.
It is not ready yet. I must wait to use that ability.
Storm breaks.
That ability is not yet recharged. Rethink your intent.
Break beneath the endless tide.
I must wait to use that ability.
Feel
It
the
cannot
wrath
be
of
done.
Ytar.
It is not ready yet.
A vicious strike.
I must wait to use that ability. It is not ready yet.
Feel the wrath of Ytar.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Fight some of these.
What you ask is impossible.
Ha! A vicious strike.
It is not ready yet. I need spirit. I must wait to use that ability.
Beneath the end.
The Rift God.
That ability is not yet recharged. I must wait to use that ability. It is not ready yet.
Yes.
I need to go back.
Well,
Don't be shy. Isn't that nice? What? I didn't even know I had that thing. Do come back again. See you soon. Oh, that's nice. Can I have it back? What? I didn't even know I had that thing. What a steal. Do come back again. Don't forget, luck always changes.
I cannot afford that.
Hello there.
Alright. Okay. Can you hear me? Is my microphone working? My crackly microphone.
Are you strong enough?
That ability is not yet recharged.
Yay!
It is not ready yet.
We have voice people. Yeah, so as I was saying in the text, I stay in Act 1 and I go to Leoric's Manor, Cemetery and Southern Highlands because there's always a yellow pool or a shrine or a red pool near the start, and if they're not there then I just exit the game and go back in quickly, and just keep doing that till you get 2 stacks of yellow pools and then go for your GR. It takes about 2 to 3 minutes
I must wait
on average, which is not bad. But you know, solo wise, in that 2 to 3 minutes, I could have done a whole GR95. So the yellow pools is not worth it for solo play, but it's totally worth it for group play. So yeah, that's the route I take. It's just Southern Highlands, Cemetery, Leoric's Manor.
wait to use that ability.
If you're playing a 4-man group, of course, then you got the Stinging Winds and the the lower Fate of Realm and all that. There's always pools there as well, but you've got to load those acts up. Sometimes loading an act up can take 20, 30, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, what, 10, 15, 20 seconds. Can't be bothered with that solo, Mute.
It cannot be done.
Yeah, I had on one of the very first videos I produced on exploits on for seasons on console. It's one of the ones that's got like 50,000 views on YouTube, and so it appears it must appear in Google searches or something, because I get a lot of comments still on it even though it's like months old. So a guy messaged on it today saying, your accent is fake, and if it's not fake, then I want to punch you in the nose. I guess he must be American or something, doesn't understand the Scottish accent, so that was quite funny.
I will not do that.
I messaged him back and said, look, I understand you want some love from some Scotsmen. I'm all his, baby, I'm quite happy to spread the love, Well then. Yeah, your accent is fake, and if it's not, I'm going to punch you in the nose. Yeah, well, Spread them for the Scotsman. Exactly. There you go. I'm accommodating, I'll oblige. It's okay. I'm easy going, Buy me a drink, it's okay. Where am I going? I don't understand this level. Why is there only one door? It's bottom left. There. Is it? There. Oh, it is. Look at that. My goodness. That's crazy. Now, where am I going? Yeah, this way, innit? Yeah, look at that. No way. Like, that is crazy. I've never seen that before. You do a whole circle of the map and it's a dead end and there's this one little area.
It is not ready yet.
See, it gave me the Festering Woods as my first map on a GR tonight, and then it was just teasing me.
I must
Just
wait to use that
teasing me.
ability.
Yeah, I mean that was so easy to miss. You know, it's just Festering Woods and Battlefields of Eternity. I had that the first two rifts. It's mocking me. The game is
That
mocking
ability
me.
is not yet recharged.
The gods strike through me.
This is what makes a GR95 like instead of 3 to 4 minutes, like 6 to 7 minutes, because you just gotta run through and
It is not ready yet.
kill 3 to 4 enemies and then
I must wait to use that ability.
ah, if there's one thing you don't want to go to, it's from the Keep Depths level to the bloody Plague Tunnels level. That is insane. That is probably the two worst maps in the game.
It is not ready yet.
It's taking the piss now, like.
Beneath the endless tide.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Yeah, let's get there. Let's make it like a tree.
It is not ready yet.
What? Ah. Nah, those big boys, they give good progression. If you get a rip full of them, they're very good to get.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Well,
Feel the wrath of Yita.
there we go.
The Rift Guardian is here.
Who we got? Who we got? Who we
I
got?
must wait
Come on.
to use that ability.
Oh man, quaking in my boots.
I don't
It
have
is not
enough
ready
spirit.
yet.
What? Nah, speed pylon kills my spirit. Nothing I can do about it. I don't have enough spirit regen, but I've got a speed pylon.
I must
Not
wait
enough
to
spirit.
use that ability.
Oh, it's a bit of a nightmare. Not a big fan of the old speed pylon.
I'm here to help.
No way! Look at that, 4 out of 4 on 60%. What is this game playing at? That's not right. Ah, right, that's 4 gens up to 90. So do I stick at GR95s or do I go up to the 99s? Several beers down, so might be best to stick to 95s, to be honest. Well, let's work it out, shall we? I've got 1 at 94, so I can get that to 100, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, mate, why not? Let me create a party chat. I don't mind chatting away while we're playing. More the merrier, it's all about community. as we say. So there we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch it out. Well, you see, this is the point. You start chatting to people, and then you start playing, and you know, if you're doing a 99s, you gotta watch. Maybe I'm just quite happy to do 95s and level up another gem. Let's make the call. Nah, we're good. We're good. Let's push. Come on.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going, my man?
Hey, good, thanks. Cool. Just making sure my voice would...
That's cool. I can hear you loud and clear. You done a 92? You done a 92 yet?
Nah, I'm just farming at the moment. I want more Paragon. I only had like 2 pieces of ancient gear, so I think I did pretty alright.
I haven't actually looked at your.
My gear is fucking terrible. Edge and my compass rose are probably my 2 best pieces of gear. Because I got a double crit compass rose as well, so...
Why don't you get your Traverse Pledge up to 20% fire?
Because I okay. It's a sore subject, so let's just go with that, yeah?
Right, okay.
There's a reason it's 16% and not 20.
Right. You ran out of gems.
I ran out of gems after like 2 hours of rerolling, okay? After going into Netherlands with a broken crown in the cube for like a solid half hour farming gems, I couldn't fucking get it past 16%. I survived it twice, and both times were 16.
That's epic. No way. Yeah. No way.
Yeah, and I was like, alright, that's how we're doing this, huh? 16% it is. Alrighty.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to accept that's the role and just carry on and come back to it another time, you know. That's brutal. No way.
Yeah. Like 2 hours, 2.5 hours of just pure trying to get it past 16% and nothing. This rift is terrible. Why is this happening?
Your Compass Rose is pretty good, yeah. It's got 6% CC and 41 CHD, so that's not bad.
That was another one where I was rolling it for quite a while.
Where's your ancients, man? Though you got an ancient.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, you got an ancient pants. And an ancient little rogue, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing
with life with life per hit.
I haven't rerolled them yet. I'm not really sure what I want to do with them. Like, on one hand I could just roll the Vit away, but I only have like 500k health with that build, and staying alive is rough.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I suppose if you don't need life per hit though, you could roll that for 10% damage, or...
Yeah, true, but the life per hit is nice. Like,
of course it is,
yeah. Like, the life per hit is actually quite nice. I am getting cucked so hard in this rift right now. Nothing wants to die. I was doing speed 85s in like 4 minutes earlier today, and now I just can't fucking kill anything.
I'm gonna start doing some 99s.
What is happening? Jesus Christ, die. Fuck, man. I like walked through that GR91 like it was nothing, and now I just can't even do an 85. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes happens, doesn't it? You know, you just...
Yeah. Tempted to quit out and just fucking do a different rift.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, waste the key, man. Don't waste time. Waste the key. You know.
There's no density. There's no elites. The elites I find are juggernauts.
You're preaching to the converter there, mate.
I must wait to use that ability.
Oh my god, Juggernaut again. Jesus Christ.
Jailer, frozen, health link. Oh my god, I'm frozen. Oh my god, our health's down.
I still haven't had a convention of elements drop today.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
So my charge barb doesn't even have a convention of elements.
Why is he not dying? I got an ancient one today, it dropped in my first rift and I was like, yes!
Was it good though?
160 odd % or something.
Never
It was like it had decent rolls. It had crit on one of the rolls. So I was like, yes, but nah. It's really annoying that you're a lot. The Ring of Royal Grandeur.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't wear the helm, so it's mandatory. I can't drop it. So.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of overlight. So I'm not super up to date with the current meta way of playing it.
Well, there's a helm that
This
you
fight
need.
is going to take so long.
Yeah, there's a helm for the Wave of Light that gives you a boost of 150% damage. So you need to wear that helm, so which means you can't wear the Sun Muko helm. So
Yeah, like the lashing target helm.
yeah, exactly. So.
Jesus Christ. Nothing wants to die. I must be like missing something somewhere. Maybe something's wrong.
It's funny you say that because I've been swapping builds out with the armory, and sometimes the legendary gems don't populate into the rings,
Let's have a look.
and I'm left with like a ring, and I'm like whoa, I've got my ring, but I don't have the socket. It's not socket to a legendary gem, so.
Right, everything's here. It just does not. It's just not playing very well tonight. Or tonight.
I think you've been drinking, mate.
I haven't though. I've got to be up tomorrow. I ain't got time. I'm gonna get up. I'm like not.
It's still school holidays, man. What are you talking about?
Oh my god, my ancients died. That's why. Or I just didn't summon. Oh my.
Yeah.
I was doing 1500% less damage than I should have been.
Yeah.
And wondering why nothing was dying. Huh. Okay.
Yeah, I think you need to give up on the barbs. I think you need to come to monk. It's clear, mate. It's clear, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, Bob hates me. Jesus Christ. Get me off of this fucking record. I've already. Jesus.
Whoa! I procced.
Oh, go on, die. I dare you. Do it. You won't. Go on, take a nice fat dirt nap. You'll enjoy it.
Why is it not dying?
You've been working so hard. You deserve it.
I've dropped stacks.
There you go. What was that? Oh, maybe you need to come to the barb side. Dropping stacks.
I've dropped my stacks. I didn't realise.
There you go. Yeah, see? Happens to the best of us, doesn't it?
My God. What am I playing at? See, it's because I'm so used to the speed farming build refreshing my stacks for me.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's what happens when you switch builds. Alright, well, we're just gonna... Oh, now there's ghosts. Oh man, that's a nightmare. I haven't even come out the rift yet. I'm gonna stay in it. Oh, it's okay. Okay, so we're gone now. We're fine. Oh, we got a shield. We got a shield.
Yeah, I just got a shield as well.
Relax, go easy. It's okay. I'll stand in all your molten arcane shit. It's alright. There wasn't a bug in PC. Wasn't there a... What's the... Blizzard made it so that when you had a shield, it wasn't taking damage away, it was reflecting 100% back. And there was a bug so that you could still take damage with that mechanic. So people in hardcore were dying, even though with a shield. And they had to change it.
I don't know, all I remember is in Season 10, on my Whirlwind Barbarian, I specifically didn't pick up shields because it would stop me from generating Fury when I got hit.
Right.
And I'd have Fury damage when hit.
Yeah,
so I just ignored shields on my Whirlwind Barb.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, you saw, like, the people going for, like, 100 GR pushes solo, and they had to avoid shields, otherwise they just couldn't generate enough resource to consistently roll.
It is not ready yet.
But that's not true now, is it? That's... I've dropped stacks again.
No.
This is dangerous. What's going on? I'm not looking after my stacks.
Someone needs to focus.
I think I'll go back to doing 95s.
Yeah.
I must wait to use that ability.
Okay, all that. Come in.
Oh, I hate him. He is my... I really detest him. I think I've died most to him.
I can keep him perma-stunned, so it's fine.
Right.
You can keep any Rift Guardian perma-stunned with Charge Barb. As long as I actually focus on my charges and don't be an idiot. Like I am right now. This entire Rift has been really, really bad. Like, I'm actually doing this slower than my 91. Oh, God. Why
What was your 91? What maps was it?
Oh, it was beautiful. It was so good. I had a Festering Woods and then a Battlefield of Eternity.
Oh, man.
I completed it. I just leveled up a Gogok of Swiftness on accident. Wow.
That ability is not yet recharged.
You're spamming that button too much.
Oh, it's a stupid UI on console.
It is, yeah.
Console UI is trash. Please.
It has some benefits, but not as good as PC
No,
for sure.
it has none. It's just terrible. Right, let's see what the hell is going on here. How much damage there?
I must wait to use that ability.
Oh man, this is not happening.
It is not ready yet. That ability is not yet recharged.
Oh, I got another Slanderer, wow.
That's what you're wanting, isn't it?
Yeah, but I got one earlier today.
It is not ready.
You got an ancient one?
No.
Oh my god.
I got ancient homing pads though, so...
Well, you're home and dry. You're home and dry. That's it. That's all you need. You know. That's the end game. You know.
I got an ancient Abandonite, but it's not very good. I think my non-ancient Abandonite is actually a bit better.
Well, I think it was my my second T13 riff for key farming tonight that produced a Primal's Stone of Jordan, which I was very much happy about. So I could actually use it in a build. That's the thing. So
It is not ready yet.
30% damage to elites is going to be absolutely epic. So.
I'm missing an extra damage as well. Yikes, okay, I got it. Put that there.
What time is it? It's 9:45. Oh no, that's a shame. Shop shuts at 10. I've got no beer left.
Oh, you're gonna have to go without beer.
I am. Yeah.
God,
Crazy.
that is a tough one.
You know,
Jesus.
it's early yet. You know, it's.
Do you rush to the shops or do you just?
No. Once you start, you can't stop in Diablo. So.
True, it's true.
Where am I going? This way.
There we go. This is going so much smoother. It must have been that I just didn't have my ancient summoned for whatever reason. I don't know how I managed that. Jesus. But this is also a terrible rift, which I'm not particularly happy about. The rifts today have just haven't been very good. Best one I saw was that 91 clear, and then after that, well, before and after that, they were all just terrible. Like, I did an 89 before that, and it took me 12.5 minutes.
Wow.
And then the 91 took me 8 minutes 45 seconds.
Yeah. That's the difference a map and mob type can make, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
crazy.
Density was really good as well, like easily the best I've seen on console, so that helped. Oh boy, I'm gonna hit a dead end, aren't I? Yeah.
Alright. Right, who we got? He's easy. Oh, he's the arcane beam guy though, isn't he? What's his name? Escandel. Escandel?
Scandiel?
The Scandiel. That's yeah. He's pretty easy.
To be honest, there's only a few Rift Guardians that just are the worst.
Yeah.
Blighter, if your melee is trash. Bloodmore Edition, just because of one-shot mechanics.
Bloodmore can handle.
Man Carver is rough if you're a squishy.
Yeah, yeah.
Build.
He kills me if he sucks me in with his chains. Boom, game over.
All it takes is I've seen my Yui in multi-shot demon hunters just get blitzed by him, you know, because he does like he throws out the chain.
Yeah, throws out a chain.
Multiple chains.
And he pulls you in.
Realise and it just instantly kills them.
Yeah.
Well.
What he does is one chain and he pulls you in and it stuns you so you can't react. And that chain pulling you in does half damage and then he whacks you on the head.
Yeah.
And it's instant proc, you know, it's like, oh lord. Right, I did that one. This is where you get 5 out of 5 fails.
I had that today.
No, it's brutal. I just got 4 out of 5, so I can't complain.
I don't even really empower. I need to get some puzzle rings because my gold is really low.
Yeah, I think I spent about an hour doing puzzle rings and blitzed them all.
Oh my god, there's just two mobs stood there in the middle of this really tight corridor that I can't get past, so I keep trying to charge past them and it's wasting my charge. A frustrating night for Diablo, clearly.
Oh, what's that? What's this map called? I've got the Secheron's map. Oh, there's hell witches everywhere. Oh my goodness, I can't I can't cope. I'm dying. Ah.
Have fun.
Ah.
Procs, go on, do it,
Ah. Right, the start. Hell witches everywhere. Oh, no. Oh, here's an elite now. Ah, he's Orbiter. Fire chain, shielding.
At the start of my 91, and
really?
It was actually good. Like because normally that's what you want on PC. You just want an elite to go into immediately.
Yeah.
But I had lots of weak, like skeleton mobs, you know, just melee skeleton mobs. And I got my Nephilim glory, and then immediately. Oh, perfect.
Juggernaut right at the start. This is ridiculous. I had a blue pack and now I've got a Juggernaut right next to me. Oh my goodness, he's arcane as well. I've got beams on my head.
I am still a little bit confused. I'm using a different compass.
Oh my goodness! There's like 6 elites at the start of this map. This is insane.
The damage just isn't as good as it was earlier today when I was speaking.
This is quite frankly the worst map I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that bad.
It's that bad. Gonna put this up.
Watching it, it doesn't seem that bad. I think you're overreacting. You know? Just die. You know? Just chill for a bit. Just, if you die, you know, it'll be enough time to recuperate.
Oh look, I've got 2 Juggernauts at the start of a map. I haven't even moved from the entrance yet.
Oh, beautiful. That's what you want, right?
Not in a 99.
Oh, why not? That sounds amazing. That's what I aim for all my 99.
There we go. Look at that. I'm almost a quarter of the way up to the Greater Rift progress bar and I haven't moved from the flipping entrance. There we go. Oh hell. Hell witches. Speed pipe.
pylon is a great recharge bar.
No, it's the worst.
Do your damage
It's the
increase.
worst of the flipping things for the monk. Just exhausts my spirit. So, well, it just exhausts
yeah,
my
of course.
attack speed goes through the roof, and then I've got no spirits. My cooldowns and RCR is perfect for, you know, without a speed pylon. So. Even the obsidian.
Oh god, it's an illusionist, no.
Oh, so many hell witches.
Bit lag there. Oh, Crusader King, easy.
So you still doing it all solo, or did you group up at all, or you know, just
No,
do?
I don't have anyone to group up with, so no.
Well, we're just going public, no?
Yeah, the public games, every time I've tried them, it's just been AFK usually.
Oh my goodness, I don't know what's going on here.
Or they're like really undergeared and are never going to be able to clear the content, you know? Like I joined a T13 public game earlier and one of the guys rolling around in yellows.
I'm quitting that rift. I just can't do it. It's impossible.
That rift still wasn't very fast. I'm gonna look through my thing here. Oh, I know I've got one compass page. I need to sort that out.
Oh, look at that. I start a new one. What do I get? Battlefields of Eternity.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Still got 2 packs at the start though.
I must wait to use that ability.
3rd pack starts shielding as well. Look at this. This is crazy. Great progression, but
It is not ready yet. I need spirit.
I've got an itchy ear.
I haven't had any primals forever. I only had 3 primals this entire season. I'm sort of scanning.
3.
Yeah.
How many greater rifts have you run roughly?
That ability is not yet recharged.
I would say probably 300 or so.
Really? On console?
Maybe. Yeah, because I mean, my Crusader, I've played a lot.
What's your Paragon?
Actually, can't you see? 736.
Wow.
Or is that not something you can see on there?
Yeah, you can. I can if I click pause, but I can't be barsed to be honest.
How do
I must wait to use that ability.
There we go.
I mean, I got earlier on a couple of weeks ago. I got one primal, and 220 greater rifts.
Wait, how many?
One.
One?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Exactly. That's fairly brutal. I actually thought my game was bugged. So.
I guess they are like a one in,
It is not ready
I
yet.
think it's like 1 in 800, I believe?
I think it's a 0.25, 0.35% chance to get one or something. I don't know. Yeah.
No, that's too high, it's way too high.
Not enough spirit. I must wait to use that ability.
But ironically, I've had most of my primals from T13 rifts, not GRs. I hardly get any GRs. It's all T13 rifts. just RNG though. But yeah, 1 in 220. That was brutal, you know. It's like, what's going on here?
That ability is not yet recharged.
And friends posting me pictures of all their primals. Look, got this today, got that today. I'm like, not fair.
I must wait to use that ability.
Oh no, it's focus on the.
What, you use that for the barb?
No, I was looking on my Crusader to see if I had a Kingdom element.
A primal convention would, or one at least in the 190s would be most welcome.
Yeah.
It is not ready yet.
Juggernaut. It's always a juggernaut.
I don't have enough spirit. That ability is not yet recharged.
PTR should potentially be live tomorrow.
That's the
maybe
best.
next week.
That's the best joke I've heard in a long time.
It is not ready.
If it's gonna go live, it should go live tomorrow. You know? If
It
you're
should-
gonna do one,
It should go live
should
this
be
week.
tomorrow.
That's right. It should go live this week, and it isn't. You know, it's not. There is zero coming to
No,
Diablo
'cause
3.
it's gonna be next week. You know? It's gonna be slightly delayed, but it's coming. It's coming.
I see they announced BlizzCon today, though. November the 3rd. Yeah. Tickets are on sale in May sometime.
Wow.
I-
Nice. Can pick up Nephilim Glory, please. There you go.
I would love to go, to be honest. If there was Diablo,
No, I mean-
if there's a big Diablo content, I would go. I would love to go.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's nothing though, is there?
Well, we don't know yet. But.
I think they've kind of addressed that they probably won't be announced.
Well, they announced last BlizzCon, didn't they? That, oh, by the way, guys, you know, there'll be nothing Diablo related, so don't get your hopes up. Don't book tickets and spend £1,000 on flights just to go for no reason. So.
But I guess they haven't. No, they haven't, then, have they? I don't know. Maybe.
It's too early. Well, it's too early.
Unveil.
Well, they only announced that about 3 weeks before BlizzCon last year, so.
Right, and before Druid.
Nah, there's no there's no Druid, man.
Druid's coming.
No, it's not. If there was a
Do you
Druid,
work at Blizzards?
if there was a Druid,
Exactly.
it would take a year to make. Like you took Necros, you're talking. They'd have to spend development time, and it ain't
This
happening.
is ridiculous. Necro shouldn't have taken that long.
And they still didn't get it right. You know, it's kind
No,
of.
it's still a broken fucking mix of the class. They even really try, it feels like.
Well, they released it, and of course, Necro was the most OP. Class.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
So then they had to buff all the other classes, and then they buffed Rathmat again. You're like, what? It's like.
Rathma was pretty it was pretty shit though for solo push and before
It was the number one build on Necro for season 10. Season 11.
On console maybe.
Season 11.
Season 10 it wasn't. Not on PC. It was the worst. No one played it because it was so weak. Inarius before the changes was stronger than Rathma, at least on console. I mean on PC. I think the only reason people didn't play it on console was because of the aiming, you know?
Yeah.
Like with Pestilence. Because yeah, it was significantly weaker. Like Rathma was the only build that it was actually kind of okay to buff.
But and yeah, as I was saying to you the other day, that here I was with my LON LTK monk, pushing as hard as I can, I build a necro within a few days. I've outperformed
Yeah.
my monk. I was like, well, that's insane, you know, just because it was a new class, you know. It's kind of...
Yeah, I didn't even touch Necro in season 11 just because I didn't want anything to do. Like, I played it off season and I was like, nah. I actually played LTK Monk as well in season 11, but not very much. Season 11 was kind of my break season.
Ah, right, season 12 was
I
my...
played so much in season 10.
Yeah, I played season 10 and season 11 I played even harder, and then season 12 I took a break. I didn't play Diablo for 3 months.
Season
You
12
know?
was the season that I really went at it. And again, season 10, season 12 was pretty nutty for me. I and my buddies, we did a 125 4-man, and that was us done for the season.
Right.
So.
I can't
We
remember.
could have gone higher because we did it in like 11 minutes, but it was just like nah.
Right. I can't remember what we did in season 11. We did 120 odd 4-man. Yeah, we did it with a few minutes to spare, and there was no one else pushing. So what's the point, you know?
Yeah. I was so sick of playing. Pestilence Necromancer by the end of season 12 because I was the Rift Guardian killer. It's just not a particularly fun build.
I was the support necro when we were doing kind of runs. I don't know if you've played support
necro. I played support necro for rats.
It's cool. Like I love it. I thought it was quite cool.
It's just about maximising the Land of the Dead uptime.
Yeah, just jump in the middle of the pack, and you know you got that big poison acid cloud going on, you know, reducing the cooldown, and then you know Land of the Dead. And... Right, I'm going to the toilet. I'll be back in a minute. Right. I'm back. I'm halfway in one of 14, 15 Paragons, so... And that's taken me, what, 2 hours? I need to get my skates on.
No, I'm not. Why can't I pick these up?
It is not ready yet.
the blood shards on the ground mean you're gonna have too many, then you can't pick up. You can't pick them up any of them. So.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't pick them up to your max and then leave the ones that are remaining. It just means you can't pick them up at all. So.
Bloody console!
It's true. It's a bugbear of many of us. You know. Yeah. So if you're 499 below your max, but there's a 500 blood shard sitting on the ground, you can't pick it up. It's kind of
So dumb.
It is, isn't it? It's weird. Like I can't just pick up the 499 and leave the one, but no, can't do that.
Yeah.
That's too much to program in the game,
I mean, it's not like this is a port or something. Oh, ancient records. Wait, I already have ancient. Oh my
It is not ready yet.
I already have ancient Immortal King's pants. I don't need ancient records ones. So I guess I can use it for records,
I must
hammering,
wait to use that
things
ability.
which I am trying to use.
I need spirit.
So it was a bit stronger.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Juggernaut again? This is just shit.
Your favourite mod type?
I can't tell you how many posts on Blizzard's official forums I've seen of, please remove Juggernauts from the game.
Juggernauts are not fun. Remove them right now.
And please add in, the chance to get primals at, 50%, and please allow me to choose which maps I get on my Greater Rift runs, and
Let
please.
me get at least one guaranteed primal every
Yeah,
season.
that's it.
I've never cleared a GR70, but I deserve it.
Please let me choose what I can do in the game, even though it's RNG based.
I fucking love the amount of just trash players on the forum. There's so many. So many, and they're just awful. They just have no clue how to play the game.
No. But it's not just how they don't understand the game. They don't understand the concept of the game or RNG or it's kind
putting
of
in this effort.
yeah.
Rewards is just
I've
too
played this
difficult.
I've played this game for 4 hours. Why can't I clear a GR50? Well, hang on a minute. That's not the way it works.
And they're the kind of people who never level from fresh each season. They
Yeah.
always get a boost.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so this is the best thing about PC, obviously, because there's a chat. If you go into the season, like literally an hour into the season, you already have people in general chat asking for boost.
Yeah.
It's like no one's even hit level 70. Can you boost me? No one's even capable of touching T6, let alone actually boost me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need one. So
Yeah.
can you hook me up? No.
It's true. It's true.
I do enjoy general chat on PC. It's a lot of fun. It really is.
Yeah. I've ventured onto that a few times. Had some fun,
Just like join all of the general chats and just watch. And the people showing off their trash primals and like, look at what I got. I'm so happy when they've got like
yeah.
they've got a primal for a generator build that has reduced resource cost, and you're like, that's awful. And they're like, what? But it's primal.
Yeah.
You can have bad primals. You can have bad primals.
Yeah, I've salvaged primals that I don't need because my ancients are better rolls,
Salvage just
They're like, what? No, if you get a primal you gotta wear it. No, that's not the way it works. You don't know the game, you're a noob. Yeah. Why don't you go back to making videos of complaining about exploits?
I do think primals should be able to reroll 2 attributes though, pretty easily.
No, that just makes it less RNG though. That's
yeah, but like it is quite heart crushing when you get the final.
that's the whole point of it. You know?
Like, let's be real, it's quite rough.
I
And
think
you're like,
I think primal should be drop only. They shouldn't be reforge or upgrade rares.
I could get behind that.
Yeah, because if they're drop only, that's
They would possibly have to up the drop rate a little bit.
No, I don't think so. All four of
Quite low.
all four.
1 in 800.
Well, but all four of my primals this season have come from drops.
To be fair, the first primal I got that was usable on PC this season was from Kadala. So.
Yeah.
And then I haven't had well, actually, I got a primal gold rack that was obviously usable for P13 build, but have I even got? I don't know.
But yeah, drop only primals. I think that would cure a lot of problems. It would also fix the exploit on console. So.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe they should only do it on console. Although I've noticed, if you look through like the barbs in like the top 10, there aren't that many people who have the silly amounts of primals.
No, that's
the
because
rack one doesn't. There's
no.
legit barbs.
That's right, because not many people play barbs, to be honest.
Hey, fuck off. It's only one of the most played classes.
No, it's not anymore.
Yeah, it is definitely. Ever since the buffs.
Not on console.
Oh well, you know, that's just because console people are plebs. They have no culture. Don't understand, man. They're all a bit simple, really, aren't they?
I press the button, things die.
they're the people who go on the official forums asking for primals to be delivered to them. No work. Like, excuse me, I've put 15 hours into this game across 4 different characters, but I want a primal.
Yeah, I saw that the other day actually. Someone posted, guy saying, if a guaranteed primal every X amount of hours, whatever it was. I'm like, it's just funny, like, The people just leave their PC on or their PlayStation on, wait 4 hours for the timer to kick in, and then boom, you got a primal.
Could you imagine? God, I'd be fucking swimming in them. Hell yeah. I want that. Yeah, I could get behind that. I want my primals.
Well, did you not play vanilla? There was a pity timer in vanilla, So I mean, guaranteed within. I just got a primal. Ah.
What did you get?
Harrington's waistguard belt.
Oh my god. Beautiful.
Yeah,
You're gonna use that, right?
On vanilla, I would play for 2 hours and I would not get a legendary, and clock the 2 hours, and it happened so many times. 2 hours, bang, boom, I would get a legendary straight away.
2 hours, huh?
Yeah, 2 hours.
Yeah. I fucking never got legendaries.
Really?
Well, to be fair, actually, that's like I did one time. I got a really nice Scorn. Obviously, and because I played a barb, that was actually good. That was the best weapon for barbs back then.
Yeah.
And I was really happy about that, and I actually used that. Oh my god, there's two elites here, and I can't charge them. And oh, there we go. Okay, so.
What do I do with this primal Harrington waistcoat?
I think you should just leave it on the floor and just pretend it doesn't exist. Like go to a different act and just leave it on the floor. don't even give the game the satisfaction of dusting it, because no.
But ironically,
it doesn't deserve the privilege.
Ironically, that's my 3rd primal belt this season. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I've had 2 Kyle. Well, I've had 2 Kyle Shiro's Soul primals. I've got a backup.
Really?
Yeah,
Jesus.
I've got one that I use and one as a backup. They're both primals.
What?
I know.
That's crazy. And then there's me here, who's actually, I guess I've had a primal belt this season as well. My Tyrannics Champion. Being the first one I got on console. No usable ones though, unfortunately.
But that's me got a primal from a GR, so that's that's just doubled my primal rate from GR. So it's now 2 from 250.
125 GRs per primal.
Oh, it's
Not
insane.
bad, right? Not
Yeah,
bad.
right, you know. Although I've had about 7 primals from T13 Rifts, so it's good.
Jesus. And then there's me, who barely gets legendaries from T13.
Oh, come on, man. Primal, legendaries are raining down on me on T13. Literally, I can.
Oh, man, I've been so unlucky today. Like, just generally, like with drops, I just have not been getting them. Like, cause I farmed like 50 keystones this morning and didn't get shit.
Really? My
Yeah,
goodness.
or maybe 15 primals within those 20. Not primals, 15. 15
if you got
legendaries
50
within
primals, I want some of what you're
within
doing.
those,
So.
like, 20 or so rifts, I got 15 legendaries. There were a couple of rifts where I just didn't get any drops.
I can get 15 in one rift.
Well, yeah, I don't know what's been going on today. It's a bad luck. Bad luck in general.
Right, come on. Oh yes, the battlefields of eternity.
I just had a Battlefield of Eternity finish off my rift.
I got to start.
It is not ready yet.
Nothing worse than getting one of the best maps in the game when you're like 95% past the rifts. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, that's a killer. You just slog through 10 minutes of Keep Depths or Corvus or Ruins, you know, or Ruins of Corvus, sorry, and then
750 carry-on, getting there, nearly at about 800. Anyway. Bad amount of
It is not ready yet. I don't have enough spirit.
Absolute trash. Oh, I'm gonna drink that.
yeah, I might need a glass of water myself.
It is not yet recharged.
Getting hungry as well.
It cannot be done.
What? Where am I going? Oh, must be this way, is it? That's 1600, right, 4 more to go. That's possibly another 16. No, 3. Shield. 3 levels. It's normally roughly 395s per level. So I've got another 4 to do, another 12 GRs.
I must wait to use that.
And that's at 5 minutes, you're talking nearly an hour. So I've got another hour's play before I hit my target.
Not enough spirit. That ability is not yet recharged.
I think I can do a bovine though, can't
It is not ready yet.
I? That is mine. No, it's finished. No. Festering, battlefields aren't to this flipping, what's this, the
That ability is not yet recharged.
cathedral levels. It's a shame. It's a shame.
I must wait to use that ability.
I'm back.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, he's back in the room.
Had to do my little quest. You know, 12. Catwalk.
Sliding down the slide the feet. That's it.
I have carpet, I can't even do that.
Nah.
Unfortunately, otherwise, God, you know I'd be sliding in it.
Moonwalking.
Yeah. Oh, man. That like the first GR that didn't take me more than 5 minutes to do an 85. It was amazing. See if this one takes ages again.
That ability is not yet
I
recharged.
need a conventional element. That's all I need. That'll spike my damage so much during those physical rotations. Because right now my biggest thing is single target. It's just really, really hard. But that's always an issue with Charge Bob, just single target.
Yeah.
It is not ready yet.
Bloody single target. Are there many builds that do single target well? Like, really? I mean...
Shadow and Pale? I don't know.
Yeah, that's literally just single target, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like anything else is tough for it.
Yeah, hell. I'm just gonna proc the Rift Guard and don't know where he is. I've lost him. No.
Scared of you.
He's run away. I don't know where he is.
Huh? Oh man, scared of you.
It's probably gonna be
Lag, Jesus Christ.
It's probably gonna be Perdition. Here we go. Here he is. Ah, here he is. Oh, it's that flipping new one.
It is not yet recharged.
The new... Oh my god. That one is probably the worst.
Vesalius.
Like, actually,
This,
it's my least favourite.
yeah, because he's very fast. He spawns flipping orbiter in your head and then chucks three fire.
Exactly.
Then chucks 3 ice balls at you, and then it's...
Yeah, like what? That's not... We've already got Cold Snap, and
Yeah.
he sucks. We don't need another cold one.
He's down. That's what she said.
Do you want to give away the Light Monk a go at some point? I might do it like off-season on PC.
It's a brilliant speed build for key farming. I don't you know it's the fastest
People
I've ever
always seem
seen.
to
You know.
fall in love with the Light Monk, and I don't really get it because like, the few times I've given it a go, I haven't been a massive fan. But maybe it's just because I haven't spent enough time with it. You know?
It's all right for GRs, but I love it for T13 farming. I've never seen anything like it. And whilst a lot of builds can speed farm enemy quite fast, but I mean,
Yeah, monks are a whole other level, along with like multi-shot demon hunters.
yeah,
monks are just-
yeah. The multi-shot Demon Hunter's faster, but it can't vault through walls, obviously, so
Yeah.
that's where it struggles a little bit. But then with the monk, you need to hit an elite or a shrine or a goblin to proc the Ingeon, where you don't need to do that on Demon Hunter. So there's pros and cons to them. But
I don't have enough spirit.
Demon hunter's a lot more squishy as well.
right, see, I'll never die in a T13 rift.
Yeah, see, monks aren't really... They're not squishy, but I wouldn't necessarily say they're tough either.
In T13 they are. I can't die, but yeah, GRs.
Oh, yeah,
but,
yeah.
you
But
know,
to be fair, once you get enough main stat, like, really no class will die in T13. Like, once you get to about 12k main stat, it's very, very tough to die unless you're standing in Molten, and really, unless you're using a gold wrap, you shouldn't be doing that anyway.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it was early on in season when I first started doing. I got the build for speed farming finished, and I collected so much gold, and then I brought up my character sheet on console, and like it said toughness 0, health 0, you know, or recovery 0, because the numbers are so big. The numbers are so.
Just showing the end of them.
Yeah, well, it just showed 0 because it couldn't cope with the big numbers.
Yeah, it doesn't even take that much armor to get to 100% reduced damage.
Right.
Like, yeah, it's really not that much.
Is not yet recharged.
Although with diminishing returns, you can't really get 100% though, can you? So.
No, you'd never be able to do it without a gold wrap, but like, you only need about 5 billion on-shoot toughness.
Yeah.
I must wait to use that ability.
Which isn't really all that much, but
Yeah.
at the same time, is completely unattainable. Jesus, lasers, get me away from here.
And you know, yeah. Normally when I stop and have a look at my character in a T13 riff with gold wrap, I'm sitting at you know, 700 billion toughness.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
and I'm standing in molten and nothing's happening. You know, it's kind of.
Yeah. Because at that point you aren't taking damage.
No.
All damage you take is reduced to by 100%.
Yeah. And that's why that's why I created a build video for this monk a few days ago, because people were asking me how are you standing in molten a T13 rift and not dying? And, you know, it's kind of, well, you know, it's
You know, I was actually gonna suggest, because you said you have a Twister Wizard off season, right?
yeah.
Could you do a Twister Wizard build here? Because I've been looking and there just aren't any for console.
There is none. Yeah. You don't get.
Trash.
Yeah, you don't get them on Icy Veins or Diablo fans. You're right.
And
Yeah.
that's obviously a build that is, well, it's the best, isn't it? On
It
console?
is. It is the number one. You're right. Yeah.
It would be a good
That's
video idea. I bet it
that's
would actually get a decent amount of views.
That's a good shout.
And I appreciate it.
That's a good shout, you know. And I think if we all team up with Jonas or Dr. House or Lucas or whoever, you know, next season, then I'll probably be running a Twister Wizard at some point for just Paragon, yeah, or Paragon farming or whatever, you know. Yeah. If I'm going to be support monk, I've got to have a DPS build, so I might as well go Twister Wizard, to be honest. So. And given I can't see there's going to be a big change between this season and next. Although I say that, right, but you may not know this, but on the February 28th, PC got a patch for the StarCraft pet, the battlecruiser, and they also got a patch to the cursed 350 kill conquest, which was well, that was bugged. You did the 350 kills for a cursed chest, and it never registered as the conquest because there's a conquest for it.
Yeah.
So players were doing that as one of their 3 conquests to get the Guardian portrait, and it wasn't registering. So
oh, that's annoying.
yeah. So Blizzard fixed it on PC, and then they said on the same day oh, there's a patch in the works for a console to get the StarCraft pet and the fix for the Cursed Conquest. That was February 28th. It's now 9th of April. We haven't had the patch yet, and I've messaged the community manager Nevelistus, and she says, "Oh yeah, there's technical problems with the patch." And I'm like, it's a fixing a conquest and it's adding a pet. What technical about that is holding you up for a whole month? So, but of course, on PC with that last patch with the conquest fix and the pet, they also introduced huge changes to the way the dynamic memory works for Diablo, so that it killed Turbo HUD and botting.
Yeah.
So I wonder if the patch, they have to eliminate all that code from the PC version and put it into console, so it doesn't have any of that nonsense about anti-botting and anti-turbo HUD. Maybe they're struggling with that. I don't know, but yeah, we
obviously not going to help on console.
No, it's going to and obviously they did their slam tests prior to season going live because they wanted to test the anti-cheat mechanisms didn't cause performance issues. So maybe it does in console, I don't know, and they're struggling now to get all that sorted. But yeah, we're still 9th of April, and we still don't have, nobody can get their Guardian portrait by doing the Cursed Conquest, which is crazy,
The portrait looks really good as well.
Yeah, I love it. It looks really cool. Yeah. It looks brilliant. I love it, but I'm not gonna. Well, I did the complete the game in 1 hour in season 10, and it was the most brutal experience of my life.
Yeah,
And Diablo, it's just so hard. On console, it's even worse because in multiplayer and group mode, when you close an act, there's a 30-second timer that you cannot skip.
Oh my god.
So there's an extra 1 minute 30 added to your run. Oh, you should team up with number 1 team. here's your wiener. Oh no, Paul, mate, we've got a group.
Oh, the number 1 team.
Yeah, we're gonna get a group, and we're gonna take that number 1 spot next season, mate. It's done and dusted. The EU team is gonna rule. You know, we're gonna put those Yanks to shame. You know, it's gonna. I joke. Your wiener's a guy that I ran with a few times. He's a nice.
Says he's joking.
No, he's a nice guy. I like him. And he knows his stuff, and he's very good at hardcore. And
It is not ready yet.
Oh man, what are you gonna do next season though if you're playing softcore, man? You're gonna be out of your element.
Well, yeah, that's it. But as well as Yuri Wiener knows, hardcore players are far and few between on console, and there's no competition. I mean, there's no competition. It's just it's just like a show way to rank 2. Yeah, it's an absolute killer. It's such a shame that there's some really good hardcore players there, and there's no competition. It's such a shame.
Yeah.
You know, these guys run high Paragon, run every day, and there's no competition, and
Maybe you'll enjoy the competition then with a softcore.
Well, because there's obviously
Compete with.
well, there's lots more groups in softcore, so yeah,
Yeah. You're gonna have to really go at it, aren't
I think you may underestimate softcore guys. These guys are very good.
you? Oh, I mean, come on. I've been up there. I know what I'm doing. I can make it work.
Yeah, but you've got to get a 4-man meta, and you've got to do it every day.
Although, like we said before, we're not 100% sure, are we, that who's going to be sticking around, so it may potentially end up with a 2 or 3 man now.
Well, but then 4-man's obviously.
That actually makes much of a difference.
Well, I think it does though. You want to run 4-mans, so.
Yeah. But you can do 2 man very consistent.
Well, I think it's more the consistency of playing rather than.
Yeah.
I think for me in hardcore, there's times in previous seasons where I've gone on. There's no one else been online from all the group members that I've played with, and so you're stuck by yourself. What do you do? Do you open up to the public? Do you?
God, I would never want to join public.
No, exactly.
Hardcore.
Exactly. So
I don't join a public game in softcore, let alone hardcore.
So that's why you've got to have a dedicated. Oh, ancient gold wrap. Hello.
Not primal though, is it?
No, it's a very nice one.
Looks alright, I guess. I guess.
It's all right for my speed builds.
Oh, Battlefield of Eternity, here we go. Oh, anger mob type. Oh, and elite, yes. 2nd level, perfect. Oh shit, I'm out of charges, that's not perfect.
Yeah, I know on Xbox One, I know a few guys from the Flawless clan. Flawless clan, they're a hardcore clan who play a lot, and they compete with other clans. Xbox seems to have a lot more players who play hardcore and compete with one another. PS4 doesn't have that, but sadly, a lot of those guys have quit as well. It's because of because of the exploits. There's loads of people exploiting from other clans. So, But yeah, even just the lack of competition hardcore on consoles.
It doesn't help that like nothing's changing over.
Yeah,
seasons.
well, there's that.
Well, at least
Yeah.
we don't think anything is. So like, it gets boring day in day out playing the same exact fucking thing. Like that's why I tend to change class because yeah, otherwise there's just nothing to it. But I still usually end up playing a support barb or a Rift Guardian killer class.
Mm.
Yeah. Like in season 10, I was a support barb, but by the end I had way more Paragon than our Rift Guardian killer, so I ended up going
Right.
going Archon Wizard.
to use that
Or
ability.
Rift Guardian killer.
That ability is not yet recharged.
I kind of missed that time, to be honest, playing Power Shard as Archon was the Rift Guardian killer. That was actually fun, just because I like Wizard a lot.
But it's also fun, you know, if you play support a lot and then you change to the DPS in the 4-man.
Yeah.
It's completely different play style. It's completely, you know.
It's completely different
Yeah,
world,
yeah,
the DPS
yeah.
classes and the support ones. I don't think people give the support roles enough credit, really.
Well, they don't. I think most know it's important, but let's be honest though. When you play support, you know, and you can't die, it's easy, especially in hardcore, I suppose. But
I think, yeah, but it takes quite a lot of skill at GI, you know, 120 plus to keep your people alive. And
Yeah,
to make
yeah,
sure they're getting elites and getting mobs fed to them.
yeah.
There's a lot to it that people
Of course,
don't
of course. But there's no fear. There's no problem from your side, you know, from the support side. But the DPS, it can be quite hairy. I know, particularly from hardcore, it's you know.
pisses me
Whoa.
off is when you have DPS classes like the Rift Guardian killer, just running off all over the place, you know. It's like, where are you going? Well, nothing's happening, you know. Or like, oh, the witch doctor's dealing with trash, man, you know. Or wizard actually now, it's Starfax on PC.
Mm.
But oh yeah, you know, wizard's dealing with trash. I don't need to do this. So yeah, but if you move, you're gonna die. Actually, the worst fucking thing.
It is not ready yet.
Maybe it was just the groups I've played with where I've had retards like that.
Best support.
Treating me every time.
Best supports aren't tanky. Yeah, but
It's like, please, can you go back so that when I actually give the rest of the team ignore pain, you don't die? Because
do you want an inner sanctuary on your head? Oh right, okay, yeah. Best supports.
Sanctuary isn't only for the witch doctor.
Best supports aren't tanky. Yeah.
Oh my god, I got veracity and he's being a dick about it.
They get to the point where they're proccing too. Yeah, it's maybe true. Harder to proc, that's the point.
I don't know about best supports not being tanky. I still think they're tanky because once you have, you know, 10,000 extra vitality, you don't die. Which doesn't happen.
Well, yeah. It depends if you're augmenting with vitality on it or armor, you know. It's...
Well, once you got, you know, 1,500 Paragon, no fucking matter what you're looking at.
Well, I don't know, you know, you run 127s, 128s, you know, it can be quite, you know.
I didn't have to augment on my
I've just
barb, I
procced.
had to augment
I've just procced. Oh my god.
Go on, die today. Oh, fucking... Really? Rules here. Why? Why is this a thing?
I took a flippin' tusk bowgun to the face. No, I mean the support monk. I augmented all my gear with vitality, and I never procced in the highest rifts I was doing, to be honest. But
I think the only times I ever popped was when I didn't pay attention. Really. Like, with the way Band of Might works now, you know, the 80% damage reduction, that along with ignore pain and, 2.5 million health, you don't die. Maybe in like Greater Rift 140, but I've never even touched the edges in something that high.
Hmm. Right, let's face this Tuskbow guy again and make sure I kill him.
It is not ready yet.
Come on.
How many keys am
I must wait to use that ability.
Oh god, it's not right at the start of the rift.
I'll be fixing in PTR, mate, next week.
Yeah?
No.
You think?
No.
Think it's gonna happen? No.
I think Diablo 2 kind of, when they produced the last patch and then that was it for the next 20 ladders or whatever it was, then I think we're on the...
Literally 20 years.
Yeah, we're pretty much talking... Yeah, I think season 25... Season 25 and Diablo will be on patch 2.6.1. So.
Season 25 and they might have given us a snippet of Diablo 4.
Yeah.
Everybody's still fucking playing Diablo 3 like, they'll get a patch. It'll happen. It's like,
Yeah, we'll be playing Diablo 3 on our PS5s, remastered.
We'll have spent so much money just to play Diablo 3. It's like, I don't know, I've got a Nintendo Switch. When I heard about the rumours, I was like, I'm so fucking ready to buy Diablo 3 for this.
Really?
And then they debunked it, and I was like,
Oh, it's coming though. Yeah, it's coming.
I hope so. I would love Diablo 3 on Nintendo
Why?
Switch. That'd be great.
Why?
Portable Diablo, man.
But you could do that with the PS Vita.
Yeah, but it's trash. Like, it's awful.
It works.
Smaller screen, doesn't run as well.
It works. It works pretty well, to be honest.
Oh man, Nintendo Switch would be god tier.
Nah, I'm not a mobile gamer, to be honest. I've got no interest in sitting on the toilet playing Diablo 3.
Oh man, I would love doing that, like just taking a massive shit whilst pushing some rifts. That is how I want to live.
Pushing at both ends,
That takes a conversation from last night to a whole other level. Who needs a bucket when you can literally just be sat on the throne whilst playing?
Oh dear.
That'd be amazing. That's all I want out of life. Just be able to play Diablo whilst taking a dump.
I'll pass.
You're missing out, mate. I'm telling you.
I need to be on my my gaming chair at a game, to be honest. It can't be anywhere else.
Oh, what you got? You got some hemorrhoids, your age. 42,
Yeah.
man. You must be due a physical, right?
That's it. Yeah. The old finger up,
Turn your head and cough.
Inspect my prostate, please.
Beautiful. Oh fuck. Oh, I got trapped. Oh no. Shit.
I must wait to use that ability.
Now, I don't know, maybe I'll give hardcore a go next season. Casually,
You can't play hardcore casual, that's the point.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. I play everything casually. I casually do a great Rift 125, man. There's no... I don't have an off button for it being casual.
I'm only leveling up to hundreds at the moment, Paul, so no big deal.
Wait, really? Simplicity Strength maxes out at 100?
Yeah. So does so does Esoteric as well. And Boon and the Hoarder obviously at 50.
That basically means like that any build that uses simplicity strength, like any generator build, is just going to be not as good past the point where you can get gems to level to 100.
Yeah.
That ability is not yet.
So they're used for generator builds, but well, how many generator builds are there? You know, there are.
Well, I mean, the Poison Scythe build is a generator build, and I've been playing that on PC, and I've really liked that build, but that's kind of a shame, because that uses simplicity strength. But that thing hits so fucking hard, like Jesus Christ, like, I don't think you even really need that gem.
I must wait.
It's more for the healing.
Yeah.
Combo, beautiful.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
That ability is not yet recharged.
I keep when I keep picking up gear from the end of the rift, I keep accidentally hitting the gem upgrade NPC, and then I upgrade my ice blink, and of course ice blink only goes to only level 50, so it's like stop it.
Just drop. Drop the ice blink.
Well, that's what I do. I drop it. Yeah, then I get it next time, obviously, and then.
Just don't pick it up.
Yeah.
I must wait to use that ability. It is not ready yet.
What?
It cannot be done.
Easy.
This is a bad maps.
I must wait to use that ability.
I've got an ancient
Not yet recharged.
Legacy of Nightmares set ready and waiting for the PTR file. You know, for when they inevitably
Ready yet.
buff LON. So I'm ready even on console. I mean, on PC I've got all my gear left over.
But when you have to collect new versions of them anyway, so.
No, because it's a set updates.
Oh, of course it does. Yeah, they do. Yeah, green sets do. Yeah.
I must wait to use that ability.
Nah, they're not going to do it, mate. LON's finished. LON's finished.
Shame, because it's such an interesting set. It's such a good concept. It's like
Yeah,
just
it does.
take anything and make it
Create-
reasonable.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
creates diversity, obviously, but
Yeah, exactly. This is the thing. If you buff LON even by 50%, it's gonna create so much build diversity. Like even just T13 builds, you know?
That ability is not yet recharged.
T13 builds are important.
It is not ready yet.
Still haven't made that, what's it called? That hardcore character yet. Got it up to 70 so I can join your session and get you killed when you're AFK in the course of the game.
The Rift Guardian has
You
arrived.
wait. Just you wait.
That ability is not yet recharged.
I'm gonna do it.
yeah, I've been there before. One of the kids wanted a drink of juice, and no problem. I'll pause the game. Boom.
It is not ready yet.
Start leveling up. There you go. Got the
need
swiftness
spirit.
reeling.
I must wait to use that ability.
Yeah, so simplicity strength only does up to 100. That's right. But I'm only getting mine to
Yeah,
100 anyway.
yeah, you're only going to be doing a 100 countersuns, aren't you?
Yeah, that's enough.
It's kind of the issue with playing solo. Like, you really do limit yourself to
Yeah.
like 100 countersuns at the
Yeah,
most.
that's
all you're
it.
ever going to get.
Yeah. I mean, I could get it up to 105, but it's going to take me, so long to
Yeah,
do that.
Exactly. You would need to put everything at 100, and then you'd have to push that 105, and you're never going to get to the point where you
Yeah.
can viably run it. Not fast enough, anyway.
Oh man, same map as before.
What you ask is impossible. It is not ready yet. That ability is not yet recharged.
Jailed.
Hello, basic. Huh?
I was jailed. Just when Epiphany was on cooldown, I got jailed. I'm a jailer.
I'll get you.
I must wait to use that ability.
Shielding, as always.
It is not ready yet.
Jugs or shield.
Not enough spirit. I must wait to use that
I don't
ability.
understand why they've had next to no ancient gear. I'm so unlucky.
RNG, man. Well, it's quite funny because some people say to me, "Oh, I've done 20 GRs and I've got one ancient, so Blizzard say it's 10% chance to get an ancient, so I should have X amount of ancients from 20 GRs." But it doesn't work like that. It's a chance percent. It's not guaranteed.
Yep.
So some guy could have
What is it?
some guy in the world.
10% chance on the ancient, isn't it?
Yeah, 10% chance, but yeah, some guy in the world could have had 5 ancients in a row, and you get none. So it's all about averages and overalls, isn't it? It's not. It's quite funny. I want my 1 in 800 primal chance now, please. It's not, doesn't work like that.
I must wait.
So I went 200 GRs without getting one primal. It's ridiculous. But then I get 3. It's kind of.
That ability is not yet recharged. I must wait to use that ability. That ability is not yet recharged. It is not ready yet.
Well, I mean, all I can say is that I've had most of my primals in previous seasons when reforging or upgrading rares, but because I'm solo this season, I'm not doing bounties, so I'm relying on drops and doing GRs. I'm getting so few primals. I seem to get a lot of primals from T13 rifts. That's maybe just RNG though. I don't know.
It is
But
not ready yet.
Are you sure Simplicity Strength caps out at level 100? Because I can't find anything that says it does.
Not sure, to be honest. Don't think I've ever had a build that's required it beyond. Or I've done it.
Obviously,
I must wait to use the
maxes out at level 100.
As does Esoteric, but
Yeah, I don't know if Simplicity Strength does.
It is not ready yet.
yeah. Yeah, Paul, you're still on 0, man. You're like me, you're not doing bounties, are you? So, yeah.
Rethink your intent.
1900 Paragon, no primals. That's pretty sick, to be honest. You'd expect at least 1 or 2 for your build.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Well, I thought you did have a. I thought you did have a primal for your build. I think you said to me you dropped it because you had a better ancient. So I mean that's
I must wait to use that
pretty
ability.
sick. Ow.
It is not ready yet.
The Rift Guardian.
Here we go. Who have we got? Oh yes, Sactress again. I've not had a bad Rift Guardian the whole night. Come on, fire rotation, boom, dead. Well, to be fair, the Simplicity Strength was a rank 100. What's going to be 60% damage increase from primary skills? I'm pretty sure that. I'm pretty sure they would.
Find anything.
Yeah, I do remember something about that being capped at 60%. Just like Esoteric is capped at 60% damage reduction. So
It just wouldn't make sense for it to be capped at. For it to be capped when nothing else is like damage range.
that's a fair point. You know, being a trap was capped at 100.
Not anymore, it's not.
No, I'm saying if it was, but it's not.
Maybe it's not anymore.
But then being a
Get
trap.
it up to 100 and tell me if you can get it past.
Well, what is being a trap though? That's the thing. Being a trap, mine's
Then the
like.
trap doesn't have a cap.
Well, no, but that's because it's got less values. My Bane Trap's 105, and it's at 46% multiplicative damage. Well, Simplicity Strength's at 60% at rank 100, which is 14% more. So perhaps because of those numbers, they've capped it at 100. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, right, let's reset. Oh, Ancient in his reach. There we go. I've had about 15 of them this season. Gold Rat.
I remember desperately trying to get one of those when I was doing Inner's Exploding Palm
Mhm.
in season 11. Just could not get one, so I ended up getting more gear for the Legacy of Nightmare LTK monk. And I
Yeah.
was like, fine, I guess I'll just do this. Right, I'm gonna get off PS4. Talk to you later, man.
Cool, man.
I'll watch the stream though. So
Cool.
have fun rifting.
Aye. Catch you later, man. Yeah, well, I'm what? Oh, excuse me. 14, 18 Paragon. I've got 2 more Paragons to go before I hit my target. So, No, I've not had the followers items disappear this season. I've only ever had that once, like years ago in non-season, and it's to do with when you dismiss your follower or when a player joins the group and the game auto saves at the same time, and so there's a bug where it disappears. So if I play with multiplayer, I always dismiss my follower, so that the gear's safe. But as I understand it, it's a timing issue with somebody joining your group and your follower disappearing at the same time, and then the autosave kicking in. It's a bit of a bummer if it happens, to be honest, if you don't have spare like token follower or whatever, but it's shouldn't be a big problem to somebody like you who's got 1900 paragons, but I'm sure you've got a couple of those tokens saved up. Lost 3 sets this season, no way. That's weird. Yeah, I dismiss my follower before I join any group. I learnt that very quickly in non-season. Because yeah, in non-season I lost. Back then token followers were hard to get before Kanaya's Cube, where you could upgrade yellow rare tokens, so that killed me, that did. Oh yes. But that's quite strange, yeah. That's quite unlucky. But if you dismiss your follower before you do any multiplayer stuff, then
That ability is not yet recharged.
it should save his gear.
It is not ready yet. That ability is not yet recharged. I must wait to use that ability.
Eh?
That ability is not yet recharged.
Where's the orbs from that light? Oh.
It is not ready yet.
What are you playing? Are you playing with somebody at the moment, Paul? No, he's not. Come on. Come on. There's a fire pylon. There we go. First elite. Boom.
Wait to use that ability. That ability is not yet recharged. I must wait to use that ability. It is not ready yet.
Ah, sure. No worries, man. I thought you were playing by yourself there, so if Juju's online, go for it.
That ability is not yet recharged. to use that ability.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It is not ready yet.
Speed. Oh my goodness. Don't walk into the fire.
I must wait to use that ability.
A vicious strike.
It is not ready yet. That ability is not yet recharged.
There we go. Where is he? Where is he? Ah, here we go.
It is not ready yet. That ability is not yet recharged.
Keep running out of spirit with a speed pylon, man. Nothing I can do about it.
I must wait to use that ability. That ability is not yet recharged.
Yeah, you never think of it. Simplicity strength at 100. I just have a funny feeling I've had it past 100, but maybe not. Right, we're 2 rifts away now from 1420. No.
I must wait to use that ability. It is not ready yet.
The gods strike through me.
I must wait to use that ability.
Eh. He was getting mad last season but he's not his head DPS. For augments, right, I see. Yeah, I must admit, it's maybe not something that you've done is have the simplicity strength past 100, I can't remember, but
that ability is not yet recharged.
That's pretty gutting if you get a level up and you can't do it on more than 100. It's fine for me, but
it is not ready yet. I must wait to use that ability.
This fight is over.
That ability is not yet recharged.
so maybe go back to 99s actually. What time is it? It's 10 past 11 at night. Yeah, plenty of time yet. Just because I hit 1420 doesn't mean I have to stop. Can get my James up to 100 that I've been getting up to 90s. I'm to running 99s.
It is not
If I
ready
could just
yet.
concentrate a little bit rather than letting my sweeping wind stacks drop.
Feel the wrath of Ytar.
GR hundreds when you're talking to other people, and you've got to keep control of your stacks. Pop.
I must wait to use that ability. It is not ready yet. I must wait to use that ability.
Pick up a conduit and there you go, one enemy. Look at that, it's just ridiculous.
That ability is not yet recharged.
There's nothing here. No elites, hardly any mob density, it's just
It is not ready
sucks.
yet. I will not do that. Rethink your intent. Your claws are revealed. I must wait to use that ability. I need spirit. That ability is not yet recharged.
This level is ridiculous.
The storm breaks. It is not ready yet. What you ask is impossible. That ability is not yet recharged. A vicious clap.
Ah, I thought it was it.
The Rift Guardian.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, Crusader.
I must wait to use that ability. It is not ready yet. I must wait to use that ability. Yours.
Alright. Let's do a 99. have to remember to do my stacks.
That ability is not yet recharged. It is not ready yet. I must wait to use that ability. That
Oof.
ability is not yet recharged.
Oh.
It is not ready yet.
What a horrible map.
That ability is not yet recharged. I must
Oh,
wait to use that
bulls
ability.
now. Look at this. Can't get near it. Oh my god.
It is not ready yet.
I just want to get the hell out of this rift.
That ability is not yet recharged. It is not ready yet. I must wait to use that ability. It is not ready yet. That ability is not yet recharged.
Juggernaut, that's why. God's sake.
I must wait to use that ability. not ready yet. That ability is not yet recharged. I must wait to use that ability. It is not ready yet. That ability is not yet recharged. Feel the wrath of Yita. I must wait to use that ability.
Ah, no, not Phase.
Your flaws are revealed. That ability is not yet recharged. This fight is over. It is not ready yet.
Oh, the state of that.
A vicious strike. I must wait to use that ability.
Oh.
That ability is not yet recharged. Feel the wrath of Yita. I must wait to use that ability. It is not ready yet. God struck through me. I must wait to use that ability.
Just pop.
The Rift Guardian has found you.
Player.
It is not ready yet.
so let's get that. Ah, 3 fails. 4 fails. Wow. That's insane. Alright. Ah, shit. It's absolutely shit. Shit main stat, shit vit, crappy frickin' secondary, and it's got frickin' movement speed and a different flippin'. Oh man, that's just the worst I've ever frickin' seen in my life. That was just pointless.
I cannot afford that.
$14.20. Yeah, that'll do me for today, I think. Put it back on the speed build, ready for tomorrow. Right, folks. I'm out of here.